It's Marty, and I wanted to create a short video today to elaborate more on the hips, still talking about the hips. No hip series would be complete without the three that I'm going to show you today, which will enable the hip to move in every direction that that ball and socket joint was designed to move in. As I said before, normally we sit so very much that our hips tend to get tight, and they don't usually create the movement that they're designed to create. So sometimes you have to physically do an exercise to tune up the hips and let them do everything that they were designed to do. So I'll show you this simple series. The first thing is you'll lay down at about a 90 degrees, so you'll have your lap at about a 90 degree, and you can relax your head down, use a pillow. I'm going to prop my head up so that I can talk to you about this. So you want your hips in perfect alignment throughout this entire exercise, and so it'll require your glute muscles being nice and tight. You're going to follow your breath, your deep yoga breathing, and then you'll work on inward and outward rotation. So keeping your hips in alignment, you don't want your hip to slide behind you or in front of you. You'll lift your ankle, keep the knees together. It doesn't matter how open you are here, as long as you keep your knees together. Some people will have a more limited range of motion. And then you want to open at the ankle. So you keep your ankles together and open at the knee. So open at the ankle, open at the knee. It's a clamshell. Notice my hip stays in alignment, and I have to physically place my hand on my hip to be sure that it stays in alignment. And the minute I feel it slide back, I tighten up my core and bring my hip back into alignment. So that's one. I would do about 10 or 15 of those. And another one that you can do is to do weight-bearing exercises on the hip. A strong muscle is a flexible muscle. So if you just place your hand shoulder height and lift and lower the leg. And you want to go nice and slow. My foot is neutral. My leg feels pretty heavy. I'm going to do about 10 or 15 of these. Just lift and lower the leg with my hips in perfect alignment. Weight bearing for the hip, it strengthens the hip. Eventually you'll feel a slight burn. That's a good thing. That's what we want. And it's just very simply, I hold my hand here so that I keep myself honest and I don't go any higher than my hip. I make myself do the work by going very slow. Instead of gravity doing the work, I lift and lower. And then one other thing, and then I'll have to tell you the rest on another video, is cutting the pie, what we call cutting the pie. So the foot is out. We're going to bring it around to the front and point the knee and the toe to the ground. That's inward rotation. So we've done weight bearing for the hip, we've done outward and inward rotation. This is extreme inward rotation. Right? So if we do 10 or 15 of these in good form, keeping the hips in alignment, that also helps to tune up the hips and tighten up that hip socket. And that's all I've got for you today. There's a couple more in the series that we'll go through later. So check those out, add those on to the rest of the series that I've been presenting on video, and you'll create a nice little routine that will keep your hips in good health. All right, thanks so much for joining me. I just want to end with the way I always end my sessions: honor yourself, honor each other, and honor Mother Nature. Namaste. Have a great day.